Hey everybody, Steve Olson at the Peak Group. I want to talk about something that I've been hearing a lot about lately, and I want to give this video, a very eloquent title. The eloquent title I've chosen is Price Per Square Foot is Stupid. I hope that's eloquent enough for you. I hear about it a lot. Oh, that seems like a really good price per square foot. Oh, I don't like that price per square foot. It falls so short of telling the complete story that it's not even funny. So we're going to use what I think is a little bit of a silly analogy, but what if we priced airline tickets price per square foot? Hey, I want to buy an airline ticket. Okay, our price per square foot is X. You've got a lot of questions all of a sudden, don't you? And you should. And you should when somebody starts talking about pricing real estate per square foot. If somebody told me to buy an airline ticket on the price per square foot, I got some questions. Number one, where are we going? Right? We got to know where we're going on this airplane. Number two, am I in first class? Am I in business class? Or am I in the middle seat? Or am I next to the bathroom? That all matters a lot too. What airline is it? Right? What kind of service am I getting on this airline? How long is this flight? I think one of the most important ones, who are you sitting next to? Right? And that's why you might pay for first class, is because you might be a little bit more sure about who you are or not going to sit next to. And you can see it's silly to just look at that. I'm buying this airline seat for a certain, price per square foot. Well, how big is the seat? And that's something that we have to consider when we're pricing real estate by the square foot. So I wanted to address that because I hear it a lot. Is it new construction? How much of it is below grade? Because that price to construct that is a lot different than above grade. What kind of finishes are going into the property? What is the property's end intended use? How is the property going to be financed? Right? You have to look at all these things, or the price per square foot becomes extremely misleading. I would say where it is very useful is in a lot of commercial properties. Are we talking about Class A office space? Are we talking about triple net commercial space or flex space? Then absolutely a price per square foot is necessary, because that's going to drill down on the exact market, on the quality of the property, its end intended use. And so price per square foot definitely matters there. But when we're talking about residential investment properties, you have to make sure that whatever property you're comparing to is the same kind of property, that it is very, very, very comparable, right? I had an investor last week say, I don't like the price per square foot. I found some properties that are a cheaper price. I found some that are way more expensive. This just doesn't make sense. And we had a full appraisal done, and the price we were selling the property for at completion was the same as the appraisal. And the appraisers are going to get in there and they're going to adjust for these kinds of things, because it all has to be adjusted for. So when you're looking at properties per square foot, you have to zero in tight on those comparables. You have to zero in tight on finish quality, neighborhood quality, schools, so many other things. So can it be useful if you put all the thought and analysis into it that an appraiser would? Absolutely. But if you're looking at Zillow and you say the average price per square foot is X, you are probably going to make a mistake. And so I would encourage you to go much deeper on these things when you're evaluating investment properties by price per square foot. Look it up. Look up why price per square foot is not effective. And anybody that says that it is effective is going to give you some version of the argument that I just gave, where you have to distill all these other variables down, because if it's not an apples to apples comparison, you're going to get into trouble, or you're going to miss a very good investment when you use that metric by itself. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next time.